Fly.
Flaco, right?
And today's episode, I feel like shit. I look like shit. I've just been working out. Today's episode, we're gonna give pretty much 3 predictions. We're gonna cover the Triple G and Canelo prediction. We're gonna do the
Super Fly.
Yeah, the Super Flyweight. Pretty much, we're gonna do Inoue versus Nieves prediction. We're also gonna do the Chocolatito versus Sor Rungvisai. I kind of got it right. I was studying his name. And should be the last one, the last card of that night, which is Carlos Cuadras versus Juan Francisco Estrada. So we're going to save the best for last, the Triple G. We're going to cut this up into segments. So the first thing we want to discuss, I think it's fair to say we can start with Chocolatico versus Sor Rungvisai rematch.
Well, that's the main event. I mean, that was a competitive fight. It was really exciting. We was actually there in the Madison Square Garden watching the fight. I never watched the replay. I watched it live, and I thought Chocolatito edged it. It was a close fight, but wrong side.
He wasn't able to put combination punches together.
Yeah,
with Chocolatico, I noticed he looks his best when he's doing 3-4 punch combinations. And that night it was like 1-2 punch combinations. It didn't look like he normally does.
Yeah, but I was seeing like Chocolatico punches, even though I don't think this is the best way for Chocolatito. I think that his punches were snapping his head back, Rungvisai's head back, and I think, I don't know, maybe because the guy who was sitting next to us, he was from Nicaragua, but he was persuading us. But I felt like Chocolatito dominated the fight, other than the first 3 or 4 rounds. But I actually, I think
those headbutts, man.
Yeah, and the headbutts. I think also the blood
influences
the judges. Yeah. So on this fight, I don't know. I will have to still lean with Chocolatito. I think he's a more technician fighter. He's the best, altogether a boxer. I mean, I think that Chocolatito at the end of the fight already had figured him out, and he was doing better. And
I agree.
I think if you take away the headbutts and the knockdown, it would have been a one-sided fight for Chocolatito. But everything that was going on made it seem like Juan's side had more. Was doing more, but in this fight, I think Chocolatito will get the decision.
No, yeah, I agree as well. One thing I was looking at later on, just studying Sor Rungvisai, is that, and Frank, let me be honest with you guys, I didn't know who this guy was prior to the fight. I saw him on paper, it's like, okay, everything looks good. But it wasn't until then that I went online on YouTube, I started looking at the way this guy fights, and he comes in with his head a lot. Like, just the way his stance is, like, he comes forward, but usually, like, the way his balance is on his body, his head always comes forward. So I'm not him to know, but to me it doesn't look like he was trying to purposely headbutt his opponent. But it just means, based on positioning, it sounds like he, that caused the headbutt the way his head came in. So I agree with you, man. I see Chocolatito getting a decision, fighting a smart fight, avoiding getting headbutts. I guess playing it safe early, but I think the keys to victory for Chocolatito pretty much is just work angles, because he likes to come in, just basically work angles and pretty much set up combination punches for the judges and let them see, if he could just steal the rounds. I don't even think he has to do much, because this guy's going to be active too. This guy's no joke. He has a high work rate, Sor Rungvisai. So I think the best thing he could do is pretty much his work angles, try to steal the rounds, do enough just to win the rounds and rack them up, because frankly, he's challenging him, but you and I both know he's going to be the favorite in the fight. To most fans anyway. I mean, Sor Rungvisai, when was the fight? The first fight? When was it?
March 18th?
March of this year. Yeah. So pretty much from now to then, has this guy, Sor Rungvisai, gained any notoriety in boxing to where people feel like he deserved to win? No. Pretty much what's going to happen is this rematch is going to happen. Chocolatito's going to win the decision, or in this case stoppage, but I'm leaning more to the decision just like you, and things will be where back to where they belong. So
will Chocolatito fall back on a pound for pound list, because people just took him off?
Yeah, this is crazy. It's like one loss. He didn't go down in the ratings. He disappeared. They put him from there to the side of a milk carton. Like, have you seen this boxer? It's just a picture of Chocolatito with his gloves with the box rack picture just on the side of a milk carton. Because dude, it's like fans are fickle, and granted, there's a lot of competition now on the pound for pound rankings with guys, Crawford and your Triple G and your Lomachenkos and your Wards,
Canelo.
you know, and Canelo too. Honestly, yeah, it's at the very least top 10. There's no reason he shouldn't be on there. But yeah, that's pretty much our take on that.